Hi friends, MD Vegan. I make a breakfast with oatmeal and fruit salad and yogurt. It's a very simple thing. I have just two fruit, and here's a mango, beautiful mango, and some grapes. They're coming in season now soon and are beginning to getting more inexpensive, delicious, nice, thin skin, really nice, sweet. Uh, and this is a peppery sweetness. This is a pure sweetness. So grapes are really um, sweetness pure. And mangoes are different. They have a peppery sweetness. If you taste a little bit from the peel, you understand. And I will put these together with some cashew yogurt here. Cashew yogurt, plain yogurt. I like cashew yogurt. It has this kind of creaminess that reminds me of Greek yogurt. It's a thick and creamy, easy to make. You just blend cashews with water and acidophilus. So that is a bacteria culture to make yogurt with. You need a tiny amount only. And overnight, it turns into yogurt in a warm room and then goes into the fridge. It's one night. Yeah, you just have to wait. I show you in another video how to make it. If you don't know, it's under this video. There's a link. So first I put the mangoes and the grapes. I love this combination of these different kinds of sweetnesses. And the sweetness of the grape also corresponds nicely with the yogurt that is a little bit tart. Yogurt is perfect for breakfast because it is fermented and it's also made of nuts. It has fat and makes the breakfast last, and it's very healthy for the intestines. Bacteria, they love that. Yogurt is very healthy for the digestion. The digestion is our most important part of the immune system. So it's very, very good to eat yogurt, if it's from plants, of course. Cashew yogurt, that is, in this case. Any vegan yogurt would do it the job. So that's my fruit salad, and I make these days all kinds of different fruit salads with two ingredients, two fruit and the yogurt, and it's a nice dessert. And I made it with grapes, different kind of grapes, apples, or whatever, bananas. There's so many ways you can do that. And when you want to make it a breakfast, it's so easy. I just put some oat milk. I made my own oat milk, and I showed in another video how to make this one with the oat flakes, the oatmeal. I made them too myself. That's very easy. I have an oat flaker. I flake the oats, and there we go. I have to turn a little bit around. It's a little bit work, but it's so much fun. Every morning I make my fresh oat flakes, oatmeal. And I try just to have the new oat flaker, and I try to make now new recipes with it. For example, the oat flakes, that was the first thing I made. And perfect for breakfast. Oats are really powerful cereal, and they have a lot of protein, and they are also horse food. When the horses come from the winter barn, they didn't move around so much. In the summer and the spring, they come out and they feed them oat before that. When they get oats, they get really powerful. They run up the hill like a rocket. I've seen that for us. This is so amazing to see that. That's from the oats. They have this power. And it's very good for breakfast. It also heals diabetes. Recently, the doctors now reinvent that because it was known 100 years ago. They always used it, all the doctors used oatmeal to cure diabetes. And now it comes back. Isn't that great? So the oat milk is also something I make myself, and I show you in that video how to make it, but this one is a new kind of oat milk. I tried different kinds. The first was just blending oats with water, oat flakes with water, oatmeal with water. Now I soak the oatmeal before I blend it overnight. And that's what you get. Then you put it through a fine mesh colander strainer. And one way to use it is just to put a little bit on top of it, just on the oat flakes. Put more or less as you like. The more you put, the runnier it gets, of course. It soaks quickly, depending on the kind of your oat flakes, the oatmeal. Oatmeal is whole food, so you can't go wrong. But the thicker the flakes are, the better for digestion. But anyway, oats is super healthy. So we have it a little bit runnier here, you see, but they're totally up to you. I like the flavor of oats in the oatmeal. It is a strong flavor. Not everybody likes it. And I already began to experiment with new recipes for my oat milk. So now next I try it with dates a little bit. I go step by step, all kinds of variations, all kinds of refinements. But oat milk is very promising. It's very inexpensive, nicely available. You can make this oat milk in 30 seconds. Then you filter it. It doesn't take too long. It's so easy. Of course, you have to find ways to use it. Different kinds of plant milk have different purposes, flavors, nutritious profiles. They're all different. I love that about plants, endless vegan variety. That's also why I make a new recipe every single day. This is a new one here. It's mango grapes in yogurt on oatmeal. Yeah, very simple. And the oatmeal really makes it last, and so I don't need to eat more of that, just enough. And it makes me happy for several hours until I eat again. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like the video, subscribe. MD Vegan YouTube, have another recipe every single day. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X. And there is also a button under the video called Thanks for donations.